All right, welcome everybody to the Dreamstead. Figured we'd bring you along on a little, just kind of
what we do.
Day in the chaos, you know, just little projects here and there. So nothing crazy big today, but we do have a lot of little things that we need to get done. Figured we would kind of give you the tour of what we have now. Also kind of talk about the projections of what we hope to have in the future. Jen's been spreading out some wood chips. We brought a bunch of our retaining blocks up in the front yard, so we want to get some of those set and pruning some fruit trees.
Yeah. So these are about probably 3 years old. We got them in the ground last year. We haven't done any pruning at all. We wanted them to really establish the root system. Ideally, you do the winter pruning on newer trees, younger trees. But spring's your next best option. So up front here we have cherry, 2 different varieties of our plum trees. Really excited. Jip, come. Jip, come on. Didn't think this guy was gonna make it, but I have some pretty decent buds. It's pretty healthy things going on here. Overall, these were from IFA and got them at the end of the year. They're 50% off, which is awesome. The only one that's going to be kind of troublesome to figure out is this guy. Ideally, you don't, when it's young, want to create a 3-prong system straight up. You prefer them to kind of fan out. So this tree is going to need a lot of training over the years. Ideally, you'd want some branches. They cut some knobs early. But that's what we're dealing with, so we'll figure it out. A little big of a branch for this one. You want this lower guy gone?
Mm-hmm.
So when you're trimming and pruning, you have kind of like this collar right here. You want to get as close to the collar as you can, but don't go too far in because some of this will die back. This guy will heal himself over. Anytime you're pruning, you want to make sure you've cleaned your pruners from last season. Even tree to tree, it's smart to prune, just so you don't spread any bacteria or disease that might be on this guy. Little guys. Okay.
All right. There's our little naked pruned tree. And we got that one's pruned. This one was a little tricky, so we're just gonna see if we can promote some outward growth here, and we'll probably brace some of those branches, try and tease them out. Got the cherry pruned back. We think that one's gonna do pretty well. And then our apples, these trellised apple trees are always a bit funky. Trying to figure out what is the best option. You see, this one has tons of growth on it already here this spring. So trying to be careful. Chop the right stuff. All right. There's our clippings. Got these 3 apples done.
They look naked. It's like sad the whole time, but like Kai said, that's what you gotta do. I'm just nervous, don't know how they're gonna take it.
Getting some plants watered. Getting some sticks raked up. This willow is gorgeous in the summertime, but it sheds so many branches all winter. Let's be real, it sheds all year round, but makes for some good kindling for the fires. What's going on, Chips? Huh? What's going on? You wanna go check on the chickens with me? Let's go. Let's go. Into the backyard. this is our garden shed. Right next to our cat run. Anybody who's been following along for a while knows that we have 2 Savannah cats. There's a little Cayonito sitting outside right now. So these Savannahs, they need a lot of stimuli, mental stimulation. So we built them this. We're still needing to landscape it and get a lot more gravel and stuff like that in here, but it gives them some stuff to play on, climb on, and also just time outside. Kion's been chewing on my bridge. You can see that one upper support is way higher than the other because he's cut and chewed through all those little V pieces. So we need to replace some of that. We will have some garden beds right here, some raised garden beds. And then this is the rest of our orchard. All of this nice flat graded area. We've already got it fertilized for it, but we'll be putting about 8 more fruit trees and then 3 more cherry trees. And then I don't know if it shows up on the camera, but right here there are 4 stakes and there's pink string all through that area. This is going to be a concrete pad where we're going to build a big outdoor gazebo with outdoor kitchen and dining and all of that stuff. So that's exciting. We will have grass and sand. We'll do a big sand pit and grass right here, right out the back of the house. So that'll be nice. Concrete walkway will be here. We'll come all the way back to the chicken shed. By the way, my wife is hilarious, isn't she? Hi, chickens! This is our egg layer flock. They are gorgeous. Have a wide variety of different kinds of chickens, from Aracanas, olive sapphires, Plymouth barred rocks, Rhode Island reds, sex links. We have one bantam, Foxy, right there. So a nice wide variety of chickens. Gives us nice variety in our eggs. Gorgeous. Our pullets. Just posted a video here building this pullet coop here. So they are gorgeous. They're doing really well. And then through here is our meat birds. Okay. So here's our meat birds. They have their own run. We keep them separate. These are Cornish cross broilers. And right now we've got about 70 of them. And they are about 2 weeks from being processed. Well, we're going to process about half of them here in about 2 weeks as some small hens. And then the rest we will wait 2 more weeks. We built this porthole feeder. That's fantastic. Makes it so that they can't spill their feed or poop in their feed. We have one also in our egg layer coop. It's just this round guy, has 4 ports. So that works perfectly for them. This one has 8 ports for all of these guys. Look at this little one. Look at you. Little itty bitty. Getting some drinks out of the nipples. They're doing great. We just planted some chicken fodder in this section of ground here. We have this beautiful white picket fence that my wife and one of our friends put up last week while I was at work. Surprised me with that, so that's pretty cool. And it's right next to our meat birds. And then we're going to do a little door for them to be able to access this side over here. And this will all be fodder. And then back there is our kind of, we call it our lumber yard. We reuse a lot of materials here on Dreamstead, and a lot of that just gets staged over here until we need it. And then we'll be putting in a little divider fence. Eventually that will all be gone, cleared out, and then we will plant fodder back there as well and have 2 fodder pastures for both our meat birds and our egg layers. to enjoy, to rotate, let it grow for a little while, and then let them in, let them wreak havoc, eat a bunch, root it up, and then let them back, or lock them back out and let it grow again. So we just planted this yesterday, gave it a good water, just hitting it with a little bit more today. Hey Kion. Hey bud. How are you? You been napping? Where's your brother? Where's your brother? Alright, and right next to our chicken coop, it's one of the things that we are the most excited about here at the Dreamstead, and that is this giant hole in the ground. I know, it doesn't look like much, but we are building our greenhouse right here. We have an 8-foot by 20-foot double-walled hard plastic poly or whatever greenhouse that will be going in here. The reason that we have this pit dug is that we wanted to get some extra height out of the greenhouse without building it up vertically. We do get some pretty high winds here, so we wanted to keep it low. So we dug it down. We'll build some cinder block walls all along the inside of this hole, and then we will place the greenhouse on top of the of those cinder block walls. And then this hole in the middle will be for, we are doing an aquaponic system here at the Dreamstead, which is going to be fantastic, absolutely amazing. One of the things that we are most excited about. Also, one of the things that is most expensive. So we want to do a large aquaponic system where we will be growing out fish and using that fish waste to produce food here, to grow plants. So yeah, that's going to cost a lot, and so obviously we're just doing a little bit at a time as we can. We don't have a ton of money, and we don't have the desire or the ability to hire out. We want to do most of this stuff ourselves, or at least let our friends help us. And then, you know, even if we did have the desire to have other people do it for us, we definitely don't have the money to do that anyway. So yeah, just little bits of stuff here and there. Dusty. Hi, Jasmine. Hi. You got eye goobies. You got goobies in your eyeballs. Ew. Hi, Gypsy. Hi.
So my husband's the best. We weren't supposed to do many outdoor chores today. And then I needed help with the chainsaw. We're gonna go inside after this. It's been the whole weekend, last 3 days outside in a row. But our willow has been seeping some nasty fermented smelling stuff. And now that spring's here and the buds are on our tree, I was able to identify that a lot of the branches that are having issues are all dead. So we're gonna help this guy, give her some pruning, take care of her, in hopes that she can heal all right. I would be devastated to lose this tree in the front of our house.
All right, well, continuing with our day, we took a break, watched some TV, we did a little bit of cleaning, and now we are prepping to can some of last year's chickens. So we have nine chickens that we are going to can up to free up some of this space in our freezer, because if you've been following along, you know that we have the next flush of chickens that we're going to be processing up here real soon, so we need to make some room for that. But if you want to watch this process, that's going to be in another video, so stay tuned for that one. Prepping dinner here on the Dreamstead. We've got some chicken that we canned up. Delightful. Going into some pasta sauce. We've got some chicken that we are canning up in the pressure canner right now. Got another hour 10 on that stuff.
Pro tip for you.
Got this beautiful alpine glow.
Oh man.
On the mountains out of the back of the Dreamstead.
So pro tip, Your chicken canning jars are definitely gonna have a residue on the inside. The moment I dump the chicken, I put some soap and some water and I shake it pretty consistently.
Vigorously.
You gotta be consistent with it. You gotta rinse. You will definitely have your chicken jars kind of cloud up a little bit, and it is what it is. It's part of it.
Part of it.
If your mason jars are clear, you're not doing enough with your mason jars. Just saying.
Show us this pro tip.
It's a little hot, a little toasty right now.
Use some hot soap water, huh?
Yeah.
Vigorous shake. Consistent. Vigorous shake.
Very consistent, very vigorous at the same time.
Alright, I figured I'd come out to the back porch here. These mountains just get real pretty. We're at the tail end of the little alpine glow for sunset that we get. Sunsets at the front of the house and then casts this beautiful color on the mountain in the back. What do you think, Jasmine? Yeah? Gypsy? You good? Yeah. Alright. Little dinner action.
Whoa, no.
Some of our chicken that we canned up. And it shreds up perfect into the sauce. Really, really nice. Some charty hokes. Artichokes, sorry.
Garlic stuffed in.
And the background music of the canner. Cranking away, making us some delicious chicken legs, thighs, bone broth. All good things.
The amount of freaking eggs we have.
Yeah.
Mess.
Yeah, we got a lot of eggs. We got, 3 18 packs over there, plus that giant basket, plus that bowl.
Oh,
There's plenty more where that came from. Alright, I'm getting fire going for the night. And can't see her. Nope, absolutely can't see her. Well, Jen, the mama hen, she's over there getting the chicken water. So, just wrapping up some chores for the night. And then, chillax time.
Doesn't get much better than this.
Yeah, I can barely see you. It's so dark. And then you got these
Crazy, because I love these lights.
bistro lights. Give just enough light to this area. This area over here, this is the far right side of our backyard as you look at it from the porch. So chicken coop is right behind us here. This area is kind of the zen area of the yard. We're probably gonna get a hot tub and put that over here and some hammocks.
Where the little air compressor is. Someday. Hot tub.
Someday, hot tub right over there. We got these giant poplar cottonwood hybrids. And then these guys, these aspens over here. It's just beautiful. Beautiful weather. All right, well, this kind of wraps up our day. So thanks for watching, everybody. Hopefully you subscribe, you follow along. There's all kinds of fun stuff that we're going to be doing and working on here at the Dreamstead. Thanks so much. Take care of
Take care of yourselves. Make it a great day.
Peace out, everybody.